I was 17, my mother had just died, and I was forced to make it on my own.
Being a single father with an arrest record makes it incredibly hard to find a job.
My family receives cash aid. Every dollar I make helps keep my family together.
At the age of 18, I was a single father with no high school diploma, and it was almost impossible for me to find a job.
The American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009 was designed to preserve and create jobs, promote economic recovery, and assist those individuals and families most impacted by the recession. The NOVA Summer Youth Employment Program was funded under this legislation and tasked with serving economically disadvantaged youth between the ages of 16 and 24 who were identified as at risk, including those who are pregnant or parenting, involved in the criminal justice system, struggling in school, aging out of foster care, or having identified disabilities.
It's really important for kids to learn about work as early as possible. And studies have shown that interaction with work at a young age has a major impact on the life of a young person that carries well into adulthood. It's shown that the earlier you get into work, the more likely you are to stay out of trouble. There are young people with what we consider to be barriers or disadvantages in life. So these are youth who are supposed to be the hard ones to employ, and they're not. In fact, when you put an opportunity in front of them, you see them blossom.
I'm looking for a job, so I give NOVA a call and find out what are the requirements, and turned out that I met the requirements and I got qualified. I told NOVA that I'm interested in law enforcement, and I never thought that I would be placed into a police department. NOVA helped me, gave me the connections that they could put me into Sunnyvale Police Department. And I like that because it gave me the chance to get to know the department and get to know how the department works there.
I'm a recruitment officer here at Sunnyvale Department of Public Safety, and I've seen many programs involving the community. Right now, hands down, the NOVA program works and it's very effective, gets the job done. The NOVA youth, they're very motivated. As soon as they came through the door, they were ready to work.
We really take the time to understand what the interests of the youth are, really trying to identify what their likes and dislikes are, and what are their career goals. And then we work to find a placement that specifically matches these interests. And many of these opportunities are not jobs that they would be able to get.
I have 6 workstations where we bring in computers from donations from companies and individuals, and we get to inventory them, see what ones we can use and what are reusable. We get the systems all set up. The interns learn how to do it. We have a nice step-by-step process. It empowers them. Real enjoyment at the end part is we get students come in who need computers, we get to give them to them. And we have the interns do the presentation. So it's giving a student a machine that they can use to help them in their school studies. And it's something I truly enjoy. It's one of the best jobs in the world.
This job really showed me how to be in a workplace and being able to do tasks on time and get it done on time, and it taught me how to come here and learn about things and socialize and know how to communicate with people, and that's what I think everyone should be able to do in a workplace.
The way I found out about the program is I actually got a letter in the mail telling me, NOVA, it says, do you want a cool summer job? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds actually pretty cool. Checked it out, went through a few classes. They told me what I had to do, taught me some really good skills on how to go through an interview, what I should be wearing to an interview. Also some work ethic things, values and non-values. I've actually been learning so much just from coming here. I'm thinking the qualifications to find the next job it's just going to be so easy. Fry's Electronics, they're going to be like, wow, this guy's totally applicable.